For me, one of the best ways to rejuvenate is by taking silent meditation retreats. So today we have Brahmacharini Alison, who's the head monastic at the Self-Realization Fellowship Greenfield Retreat Center, who's going to give us some tips on how to take silent meditation retreats and some of the benefits on incorporating this powerful ritual into our everyday lives. Hello, Brahmacharini.
Hello, Bianca. Thank you for having me.
So wonderful to have you here.
Thank you.
You know, I'm curious. I haven't spent a lot of time with monastics, and I'm just curious, how did you get on this very interesting life path?
Well, I was working in the movie industry in Hollywood at the time, and I found there that the rich and famous were not necessarily rich in happiness. And so I went on a search, who's happy? And the happiest person I found was a senior monk in the Self-Realization Order, and I wanted his happiness. Mm-hmm. But I started to learn to meditate. And with the meditation lessons came a flyer about monastic life. Mm-hmm. And when I realized what I was holding, it suddenly occurred to me, I can be a nun. And the silence came over me, and in that silence was peace, and in that peace was happiness, and I knew that was it.
Wow, beautiful. So for the average person who may not want to become a monastic, what are some ways that they can incorporate meditation and stillness and sort of that inner knowing you talk about into their everyday lives?
Giving yourself an opportunity to be quiet is one of the ways. Giving yourself time for silence, unplugging from all of your technology, taking a walk in nature, reading. Those who have a path that they follow, prayer, meditation, and so forth. Just anything that winds them down from their normal, busy, active lives.
It's so needed in this over information age. And one of the things that you all specialize in at the Greenfield Retreat Center are retreats, silent meditation retreats. Tell me a little bit about those. What are those like?
We have 3 cottages that women can come and take silent retreats, and those cottages are equipped with kitchens and laundry, and women can come for up to 2 weeks. And they can walk on our grounds. We have a large area with gardens, and they can get out in nature, and they can join us for our morning and evening meditations if they wish.
Wonderful. And so, you know, for a person who maybe hasn't meditated before, I know that there's tremendous science about the benefits of meditation and silent retreats on health and wellness. What would you say is kind of a first step for them?
A first step probably would be to get used to the idea of silence, to step back from your technology, realize that within you is a wellspring of joy that is left untapped most of the time, and give yourself that quiet time to touch that and see how it will enliven and rejuvenate your life.
That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Just being silent, I mean, even without a specific scientific technique, is so powerful. And it goes completely contrary to what we're all told and what we all believe, that we have to be constantly moving, constantly talking, or constantly listening to something. So for people who maybe can't get to the Greenfield Retreat, what are some other locations where they can maybe enjoy some of the practice that you talk about?
Any place that's special to them, out in the woods. They could go on the beach. They can have a retreat in their own home. But there are also places that you can go. The Self-Realization Fellowship has a number of places, 3 in California, 1 specifically for men. We have 1 in India, we have 1 in Germany. And the monks also tour in the country and have retreats scattered throughout the country, and actually internationally as well.
So just as a basic kind of like meditation 101, I know it's something that a lot of people say that it's hard to begin. Any tips that you'd give our viewers out there for, you know, learning how to sit and meditate?
If you sit still, just try to keep your spine straight, your feet flat on the floor, and keep the head in alignment with your spine, and focus the eyes in a gentle upward position, and relax. And keep the body and mind relaxed. Keep the shoulders back, the abdomen in, and just watch and be aware of your breathing. If you don't have any scientific meditation techniques, just be aware of your breath flowing in and out.
Beautiful, beautiful. So any final words for encouraging people to maybe go ahead and take that retreat that they've been putting off?
I think it's a matter of prioritizing and realizing that the priority, if you make the priority be silence and meditation, that it's going to benefit all the other parts of your life. So giving yourself that permission to take some time in silence. Paramahansa Yogananda said, when the mind becomes still, you're in the kingdom of the infinite.
Beautiful. Well, those are beautiful final words. Thank you so much for the inspiration. I can't wait to get back to Greenfield for a retreat of my own. Don't go away, because coming up, we're going to go to one of the top farmers markets in the U.S. We'll see you in a minute.